Hey everyone, what's up? Binge Fiend Gaming here. I kind of wanted to do like a, I don't know, celebration, kind of like commemoration. Not that it's a super big deal that I made it to level 200 this morning. Kind of took my time as soon as I got to 190 because I figured there's no actual rush. So I'm at 200. Yay. And I want to make a list on things you can do in Minecraft dungeons vaguely. There's probably more, and I'm sure you guys can come up with your own ideas. So I'm just going to get straight into it. It's probably going to be a shorter upload than some of the other ones, because I doubt this is going to make it to 10 minutes. And I've compiled around 15 different things that at the time I was making this list were off the top of my head. So yeah, I'm going to get into it. My number one is if you haven't beat the game on default yet. Number two, try to unlock 4 of the 5 secret missions, excluding the secret mushroom one. What I'm speaking of is Underhalls, Arkhaven, Soggy Caves, and Creepy Crypt. They are all available in default difficulty, as I know of. How you get them, that's a whole nother topic. I did not make a video on it. I'm sure you can find it from plenty of other people that decided to make the same exact video, pretty much. And then this is the 5th one, but you can't get this until you get into the difficulty Adventure. Number 3, beat Adventure mode. Which the hardest this is recommended power 62 for Adventure 6 in Obsidian Pinnacle, the final boss. And then you can actually, I think this is number 4. Now that you're in adventure mode, you can go ahead and unlock this one, which is the secret level, Mushroom Island, I'm going to call it, although I think they call it Moo as soon as you launch it. Okay, and number 5, try and beat the game on Apocalypse. This one does take a while, to be honest, because your recommended power needs to be 97. Put that in perspective, max power is 108, but you have to be wearing all 108s, which is by far super rare. And number 6, if you want to increase your difficulty, you're gonna have to play with friends or meet up with people in the Minecraft Dungeons community, because what ends up happening is your power, where it's labeled here on the left hand side, is gonna get pushed down. It's gonna make room for team power, and then it'll collectively put your powers together, whoever's with you, into an average, and then that'll, for example, I don't know for sure because I don't know how I would know. It probably amps up the difficulty, not the difficulty. It probably amps up the HP and the defense of the enemies. You're probably going to see a lot more enchanted enemies, and those enchanted enemies can have deadly combos. And when someone goes down in your team, you have to revive them, and if you don't, there's a 30-second timer. If that 30-second timer runs out, you have actual phantoms skydiving you from the sky, and all you can do is take damage and slowly die until that person is revived. If you can't revive that person, and you end up dying from the phantom, your team has 3 lives. If everyone wipes, that's 1 team life lost, and then you'll all be revived and so on, and then that can happen and run out your lives, and then you get game over. And try and create crazy fun builds. What I mean by this is, once you get to Apocalypse and then you beat the game and you got all the secrets, it doesn't necessarily have to be grinding, as long as you have a goal and something in mind to keep you busy and to have fun with it. And by crazy builds, there's so many, I feel like to make a fun build, personally, I think you need uniques, because a lot of them actually do provide fun. There's one that I wanted to point out. The Pink Scoundrel. It's such a funny looking bow. Chance to enrage mobs, that's nothing new. But I feel like trick bows are super weird. They have wiggly arrows. I don't know, you can do something goofy, you can do something serious. I don't think there's any goofy melee weapons. Just unique stuff here and there. I don't know. Try to make it fun. You can be a fox and, I don't know. You can have little companions. I don't know where my llama went. You can do this, and then they have the weapon aura, and they can fight for you, and you can basically heal them. I don't know. Use your imagination, have some fun with it. There's no point in not trying out things. And, I don't know, you can try to go for things, how fast can I go? Let's go for highest movement speed in the game. That would be, it's not that hard, honestly. You can get a boot, mushroom, and the ghost cloak. We have 15% movement speed aura. You could look for enchantments, like speed synergy, which I don't think I have any. Yeah. You look for speed synergy. There's so many different things. And then the max movement speed can help you, I don't know, zoom through the boss and skip all the mobbing you have to do. Kill the bosses. I don't know. You can go for speed runs. You can just race your friends and leave them in the dust. You can go for highest DPS in the game. Yeah? The highest DPS games that I've been hearing about is, obviously you need perfect rolls, but people have been using the fighter's bindings. This is for like boss killing and mobbing in general, to be honest. But these are some of the highest DPS weapons. We have fighter's bindings. I heard good things about moon daggers, and what I'm currently using, the soul fist, which I have perfect rolls of. And I need to put this armor back on before I end up forgetting. There. When you go for highest DPS, it could be for mobbing or it could be for mob killing. Honestly, these soul fists are way better at boss killing rather than mobbing. I don't know if I really have a good mob killing one besides that firework build I made a video on a couple days ago. And if you don't want to do DPS, you can go for like straight up damage, like damage per hit. Something super slow with high power, like that firework build that I did do a video on, or a broadsword with the highest power in the game, and then it's gonna compensate for the slow speed, several thousand in a couple seconds, and then you can triple that damage with a gong, see what you can one-shot. So many options with this game. It's what you legit are, whatever you wear. That's what they've said since the beginning. And by the time you get to Apocalypse, a lot of the weapons and the gear and the artifacts, they're gonna be available. So, like I said before, try and use everything. Honestly, have I used anything that I've never used? Shock powder. I might get into it, to be honest. I've never used the soul robe or the guard's armor. And I still don't have the unique for the soul robe. You get my point. Try and use everything. See what you like. Find your favorites. Maybe get the uniques for them. Create a build around it. Do what you want. Tweak it. I don't know, maybe you're a lover of the short bow and you like spamming arrows, make sure you get Infinity on it. It's so many things. I can't even begin to tell you every single combination because my mind would overload. You can save up emeralds. Right now I have around 1.5k emeralds. I'm not going to spend them probably until the end of the day because I like buying in like mass quantity. And I do have a emerald grinding weapon. It's not fully completed, and it's certainly not the best, but I do have a venom glaive. And since it doesn't have sustain, I run the totem of regeneration with it so I can stay alive. And this is how I generally get my emeralds. I take my venom glaive into Creepy Crypt, which has a really high emerald count to begin with from all the vases, and it has a good amount of enemies, so the prospector is going to activate by a huge percentage on kills. I think that's 600% increased chance in total. Don't know if that stacks. But yeah, you can go on a buying spree and see what emeralds you can get. Not emeralds, uniques. Let's see, the next one. Try and collect one of each unique in the game and try and collect them all. I've been doing this personally because I love collection games like this. Well, not like this, more like collection games in general. Like on mobile games, for example. I haven't played any in a while, but I'd like to say I have a majority of almost every single melee and ranged. I'm missing very few, and since it's so little that I'm missing, it's gonna be so hard to get every single one. I have no clue. Maybe I'll get every single weapon by the time the Jungle DLC comes out in July. And maybe I'll also update my collection video in the future, maybe, if you guys are interested. I do have a lot to show off, not really for armors, to be honest. And I do delete a lot of dupes, so if you think that my list is very small, it's because I probably at least deleted 5 uniques of the same dupe. It gets tedious. Try and build your character for like aesthetics, like a ninja. I don't have thief armor, and I'm pretty sure I just deleted it subconsciously. But like spider armor, where's the katana? We have master's katana. You could go with a boot and phantom cloak. There you go. I'm a sneaky ninja. Obviously, you can build this correctly. Be a super sneaky ninja. Or you can go with something chunky like the world's slowest knight and protect some imaginary princess, or I don't know. There's all sorts of vibes and different concepts you can do. And the last one, if you like grinding, I honestly want to know in the comments down below, what is your guys' highest character level if you have more than one character? Currently this morning I hit level 200. Looking around YouTube occasionally, I have not seen any other YouTubers that are as high of a level as me. Obviously, I pretty much only cover Minecraft Dungeons, so that's pretty much expected. But I'd love to see if anyone's a higher level than me. I'm probably not the highest at all, but yeah, that interests me. And the more levels you have, you can dump levels into anything you want, to be honest. And I'm struggling, and the only things I have enchanted is this. It's kind of divided up. I'm looking for replacements since I don't want to delete them. Since it's been days since I've gotten a Mauler or a Red Snake, and I've been trying. And this is what I mean by me collecting. It's so hard to find a replacement. And now I lost my weapon. Yeah, I wanted that. Yeah, that is my list. I'm going to end it here. I hope that I don't know, inspired someone to keep on playing the game. I know it can get stale for other people to play this over and over again, and it might not for other people. It doesn't really matter. If you bought the game, you bought the game for a reason. You love the game, you enjoy the game. Yeah, that's all for me. Binge Fiend Gaming. I will see you all on the next upload whenever. Daily content for this kind of stuff and me collecting is kind of difficult since I don't want to delete my babies. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.